Envision a sanctuary where community and sustainability are the cornerstones of living. In this haven, every family is able to grow their own food, children flourish through homeschooling tailored to unlock their full potential, and education extends beyond textbooks, instilling self-worth and a deep understanding of the world around them. Here, goodwill isn't just an ideal, it's the essence of daily life, where respect for law and order harmonizes with the community's resourcefulness. This place isn't just a dream, it's a call to action for everyone who believes in a better, more connected way of living. Join us in building a future where each individual's contributions create a tapestry of enduring harmony and prosperity. Join us in Hotepistan.
So looks like the red wokes are woken. The Grift Report starts right now.
2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, what do you think you are, some kind of Hotep Jesus?
Ooh,
and
that's
I was
good.
Just like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
Hold on, let me do my promo tweet. Hold on, damn it. Sometimes I don't do these. Today we doing them. Mostly because I set it up that way. Hold on a second. Ooh, this window. Let's take Rumble. People could join on Rumble. Let's get this up and then boom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the Grift Report, live Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm your host, the Grift God.
Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep to the chat. Hotep to the Hotepistanis.
Hotep.
Hold on. Okay, there we go. My earpiece is acting funky. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's Hotep Thursday. Happy Hotep Thursday.
Hotep.
Oh, yeah, we in here. Pause just in case. What did I say? Strong Dad said, I'm glad to announce I'm a proud owner of a coochie bag.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Ah, shit. He done made it to the meme coin game. Listen, Coochie has treated me very well. And I mean that in more ways than one. Shout out to the Haram Life Podcast. Make sure y'all listen to the Haram Life Podcast, our sister station. Hotep CPA, DJ Protocol, Goldstein and his owl, Steph Colonel, Rudy the Vet Russo. Beware when you're on your way to Hotepistan, you will have to traverse the Vet's Valley. Let's be clear. Fresh Mike in the house. What up, Fresh Mike? What's happening? Been talking a lot about meme coins this week. Coochie is the meme coin of the day. Might be of the month. I mean, just so before we get into what we got to get into, I have this rule, right? Where I don't take suggestions for investments from people, okay? And every single time I break this rule, I brutally pay for it, okay? So, a couple months back, we had a caller call in, right? And he suggested that we should buy, hold on, let me find it. It was MicroStrategy and IBIT. Okay. MicroStrategy and IBIT. Let me take a look at what we got going on here. So I took his advice reluctantly. He's probably listening. I'm very upset. And on MicroStrategy, I'm down 26%. And on IBIT, I'm down 9%. This is the only thing in my portfolio I'm down on, except for Tesla. Everything else, I'm up. Just stick to what I know, right? Stick to what I know works. Last night, I got a message from one of my crypto people. I don't want to say any names, but one of my crypto people said, hey, we just aped into this meme coin, okay? And it was on pump.fun, and I was just like, all right, I just had a huge success on pump.fun with Coochie, and I was like, why not give a stab at this? Well, come to find out, I'm down like 95% of a sol on that bag. Okay, now it's down to like 95%. So huge failure listening to somebody else. If I shared that in the group and you bought that, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong thing here. Yeah, it's like down like 60%, I would say. Like 60%. So we aped into the pause. Joe Biden had the pause situation going yesterday, so I aped into it. And yeah, looks like I'm down at least 50% on that one. So I'm going to stick to the rivers and the waterfalls that I'm used to going forward, because I'm the only one who knows what the fuck is going on.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You know, I know how to find the good finds. You know. Blake says, kind of late, so trying to figure out buying AOC on Photon. Basically, buy Sol on Phantom Wallet, which will allow you to purchase AOC on Photon. Yeah, that's right. So I'm over here texting somebody in our Telegram group. We have a Super DAP group. You can join that. Link in the description box below. This is our Telegram group. Join the group and get my very real plays. Devin said, finally made it to a live. Great rising, Hotep. Salute.
Hotep.
Welcome, man. Welcome to your first live. So, yeah. So going forward, I'm going to stick to it. Now, the funny thing is, the timing of all this is absolutely impeccable, because I had Crypto Blood on last Monday. He told us about the Coochie coin and some other projects he was working on. So I aped into the Coochie coin on pump.fun, and I got in before it hit the bonding curve. Then I woke up the next morning and I saw my biggest gain yet in the meme coin business. Okay. It was so crazy that I wanted to trade it with my bot. So I just did like a market buy on my bot and didn't expect anything. I just wanted to be able to monitor it in my portfolio from the bot. And Coochie is my best performing asset. I'm up 46%. And that's from my bot buy, not from my pump.fun buy, which is living in a separate wallet. So, you know, just great timing that we had him on last week and got into that. But I basically 10x'd. I basically did a 10x on that flip. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally 10x. And when I woke up and I was like, because I don't know how to do this shit. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to do this shit. I'm very new, right? So that was my first pump.fun experience. And I've looked at some things on pump.fun, blah, 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 but that was my first pump.fun experience. So then what happens is after it meets all the requirements, the market cap, liquidity, bonding curve, all of these things, then it goes to exchanges, I guess, is And we were talking about this earlier. Is that an IPO? Is an ICO? Do we have any experts here on meme coins? Is it called an ICO? I don't know. We were kind of arguing about that back and forth in the Telegram. I'm not sure if it's officially an ICO, but it went to exchanges. I checked my Phantom wallet and I was like, I definitely did not put that much in the coochie. Why is there commas now in my Phantom wallet? Hotep's been told you.
Hotep.
So if you guys were paying attention last week and you got in on Coochie, you should be happy. Coochie makes the world go round. So yeah, that's our meme coin of the day. Make sure you follow SuperDap AI on X for some more opportunities to break bread with the Hoteps. I'm going to put that on your screen here. Here we go. SuperDap AI, 2 P's, SuperDap AI. Make sure you go give them a follow so you can be abreast to all of the happenings on that front. Also, last night, I tested out the dollar cost average feature because I was trying to get into a play. I was trying to get into this play on this one meme coin, and none of my buy limits were rocking. So basically I did a 3-hour DCA. So every 3 hours the bot was buying, right? So I woke up this morning, had a whole bunch of buys, and it just would never trigger. This particular meme coin would not go down to the level that I thought was a good buying level. So I decided for the first time to try out the dollar cost average. And I set it to, like, increments of a sol just to see what'll happen. And it was just buying little by little by little by little. And then this morning I turned the DCA off. Actually, a few hours ago, I turned the DCA off and I'm up 14%. Just DCAing on that one meme coin. So DCAing is also another way to get into this game. If you guys want the link to the Telegram bot, I'll put it in the chat, and I'll put it in the description box. Give me a second. This is full disclosure. This is my affiliate link, and basically what happens is you enter the pyramid scheme, and then I think there's some incentives for us. I know there's an incentive for me. Hold on, let me get this link for you really fast. Why is it not allowing me to copy and paste? Okay, let's try this way. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put this in here, and this is the trading bot, and I think this is the safest way or the smartest way to get into meme coin trades. So I just put that link in the chat, and let me add it. Did I add it in the description box yet? No, I didn't. I'm going to put meme coin bot, and I'll put a link to it right there. Let me hit save, and now it's in the description box. All right. All right, let's get into what we got to get into. Shout out to the Syscoin team, the Medici family holding me down. Appreciate you as a sponsor. Grifties is dropping tonight. Grifties is dropping tonight. Grifties will be officially aired tonight, so go look out for that sometime before the show. Is this Telegram? Okay, let me quit Telegram before I get notifications. Let's see what we got. So we're going to talk about Greg Abbott today. We got a black pastor has said that black men have adopted a victim mindset. We're going to take a look at that. IRS is using AI to target citizens. We're going to take a look at that. Looks like they arrested some founders of a cryptocurrency mixing service. We're going to take a look at that. We have Hulu has mentioned the Hoteps. There's a show coming to Hulu that has mentioned the Hoteps. We're going to take a look at that in just a moment. But first, let's start off with some laughs. I found this tweet here. Lolo posted this. And I watched like the first 30 seconds yesterday, and then I was like, I don't want to finish it. I want to save this for the show tomorrow and watch it all together with you all. So this is Piers Morgan, and I think this is the lady that maybe some of you guys saw the viral clip, but she verbally accosted Alec Baldwin, I believe it was, and he smacked the phone out of her hand. So here she is on Piers Morgan. Let's take a listen.
Piers fucking Morgan, you're asking too
Just for the
many
record,
questions.
my name is actually just Piers Morgan.
What's wrong with saying free Palestine? Piers, can you say free Palestine for me?
I think.
Piers, can you say free Palestine for me?
If you stop shouting, yeah.
I want you to say it.
Yes, I'm happy to say.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not going to shout.
If you just,
Mr. Piers Morgan,
if you just
please
keep
say
quiet,
free
I can answer your
Palestine.
question. Yes, I'm very happy to say
I'm
that.
never quiet, Piers.
Sorry, you're still talking.
I'm never quiet.
Okay, but try.
I'm never
Otherwise,
quiet,
I can't.
Piers. I cannot
You asked me to
shut
do
up.
something. If you don't shut up, I can't give you the answer.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'll shut up for you.
I absolutely believe that Palestine should be free. Yes.
Oh, okay. And how are we going to do that, Piers? Give us the answers, Piers Morgan. Give us the fucking answers.
Yeah,
how are we going to make Palestine free?
Yeah, if it was as simple
How
as
are we
me,
going to do it?
If it was as simple as me just giving a simple answer now, it would have been done by now. It's a very complicated issue. But let me ask you again, let me ask you again, seriously, why did you do what you did to Alec Baldwin, and what did you hope to achieve?
Alec Baldwin, look at me. Piers, honestly. Piers, look at my body. Look at this. Look at me. Piers, I was maimed by a white man.
Listen, I understand you're a performative artist. I understand you're trying to make everybody laugh. You've made your joke about your terrible maiming.
Satellite, you're lashing me.
Right, okay, I'm not lashing you.
I was beaten. This is the third. This is the third white man to beat me this week.
Right.
Third white man. Yesterday, my white boyfriend beat the shit out of me. This is the third white man. Monday was Alec. The second day was another white man. Third day, Piers Morgan is beating me up on international TV.
Nah, I need the whole segment, yo. I need the whole segment. Hey, yo, I don't know what her politics, beliefs, or none of that shit is, but I like her. I like her. She's funny. She is funny. This is great performance art. This is amazing. Where's Zanthoven? Zanthoven, are you enjoying this? I know you always want the big brain commentary, but are you enjoying this? I feel like Piers Morgan is the Jerry Springer of England. Is that true? Is that what he is? Is this Alex Stein's black cousin? Yo, her and Alex Stein should definitely collab. That would shatter the Earth dimensional portal realm, or whatever the fuck I was trying to say. She's full on Trump, is she? Oh, she's amazing. I know I liked her. Grifty winner? Definitely a Grifty nominee. It's definitely great. The funny part is she got all that chalk and shit around her face. She white-faced herself. Got in the costume. Made it look like she got beat up. Amazing. 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 All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the next story here. This is a bit concerning for me. This is a bit concerning. So, the official trailer for Black Twitter, A People's History is out. It will premiere on Hulu May 9th. And I said, I've never seen any of these blacks a day in my life. And why are they bringing up Hotep Twitter? I'm bearish. Let's take a look at this.
You know you're black when you cancel plans when it's raining.
You know you're black when you wear tall tees.
You know you're black when you can go to a cookout late and still be early.
Yo, where do we come up with these?
What was your digital footprint like before Black Twitter?
Yo, don't know who any of these people are, bro. Who's this lady? Who is she? I don't know who any of these people are. These people are not a part of Black Twitter. Just because you're black doesn't mean you're part of Black Twitter. What is going on?
Black voices.
You know what it is? It seems like they went and got all the effeminate men, all the feminists, basically all the, white liberal approved voices, and threw them in front of a camera.
Black Planet.
I spent a lot of time on MySpace. But Twitter was different. Black Twitter created a space to experience things together.
There's a Hotep Twitter.
Black music.
You saw that? Did y'all see that? There's a Hotep Twitter. There's a Hotep Twitter. Why they bringing our names up? What do we got to do with this? Why have they... See, they're going to get cursed by the mummies. This is how the curse happens. They're going to be cursed. The people that put this together they're going to receive a curse because you cannot disturb the spirit of Hotep, of Amenhotep, 1 through however many there were. You cannot disturb the spirit of the pharaohs. They're going to be cursed. They if they mention Hotep Twitter, they better have done right by us. But I have a feeling they've taken another shot at us. I just have a funny feeling, looking at the track record of this liberal propaganda, they love to put Hoteps in the crosshairs. They love to target us. They love to denigrate us. They love to castigate us. They love to poke fun. And I'm not here for the fracas. I'm not here for the fracas. I'm just not.
Hotep Twitter.
Black music Twitter.
There's definitely Twitter after dark.
And
This thing on?
Black people bring value to every place we gather.
Now come on. We move the culture forward. We did it, Joe.
Based on who?
Now come on.
Based on the Wired cover story by Jason Parham? Who the hell is Jason Parham? Who is he? Who is this guy? Here we go. Jason Parham. Let's see. Let me put this on the screen real big. Pause. All right. American writer and editor. Works at The Wired. The founder and editor-in-chief of literary magazine Spook. Gawker Fader. All right. Out of Los Angeles. Born in Ladera Heights. Is Ladera Heights thorough, or is this privileged area? I don't know who. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go back. Never heard of this guy. Y'all heard of him before? Is he legit or is he a spook? Chat, you tell me. Is he legit or is he a spook? What's up with this cat?
Why is this new invention shaking up the billion-dollar video surveillance industry?
He an agent? Yeah, I agree, Spotless. Zulu, I checked the page for those 4 letters. Nothing came up, but I have a feeling he's in that group. Lil Nas X Twitter? Yeah, this is definitely Lil Nas X Twitter. All right, let's go back.
We move the culture forward. We did it, Joe.
I do know one thing.
Whoa. We did it, Joe. Right after they said, coach, see, you got to watch this like 80 times just to catch every little piece of propaganda and nuance.
We move the culture forward. We did it, Joe.
We move the culture forward. We did it, Joe. What? A Savage said Ladera Heights is the richest black neighborhood in the USA. Is that true? So he comes from privilege. I kind of figured that.
I do know one thing, is that when Black Twitter showed up, it was at the most important time.
We can kiki all we want, but when you're black, you can't avoid the reality.
Whoa. It's a little bit thick right here. Shorty a little thick. She needs an intervention here. I'm concerned. This is a need for an intervention. I don't know what's going on with this sis. Never seen her before, but she needs an intervention. I'm concerned.
We can kiki all we want, but when you're black, you can't avoid the realities of this world. And I might never come down.
Oh, fuck. They gonna make us look like victims again. And as soon as they do that, back to Black Lives Matter. So we did it, Joe. We're victims. Black Lives Matter. It's some weak black boule shit.
It's way bigger than just fun and jokes.
Oh, God, no. No, we let Black Lives Matter go a long time ago.
We used it to create change intentionally. We stay on ready.
Talking about like Black History Matters. This is like Black history.
This historical record,
You could turn it off like that.
And I might never come down.
Black history.
Change intentionally.
Wait, what?
It's fun and jokes. We used it to create.
Black Lives Matter, say her name. Oscar's so white. Yo, we don't even support that Oscar's so white shit. That's corny. If they gun me down, me too. Yo, this is some liberal bullshit.
Change intentionally. We stay on ready.
Talking about like Black History Matters. This is like Black history.
How these niggas sound soft as shit? Barack Obama, yes, we can.
this historical record,
You could turn it off like that.
And I might never come down.
Black Twitter.
As black people always do, we don't die.
We multiply.
Oh, this is how they create new blacks. It's this type of propaganda. This is how they create new blacks. And they destroy black culture with this lavity black shit. This is some white liberal paid for, bought and sold. Give us your soul. Propaganda bullshit. I fucking hate this show. I can't wait. I want to watch it to get the Hotep segment, but I think I'm gonna have to. One of y'all gonna have to take something for the. Y'all gonna have to take one for the team and find a Hotep clip. I can't watch it. I'm gonna get upset. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get upset. My blood pressure gonna rise. I'm gonna get more grays. I just can't do it. I can't do it. One of y'all gonna have to watch it for me and then send me the clip because I can't watch the whole thing. I'm gonna get really upset. So yeah, any of our wonderful people of the Yamnaya tribe, corded ware tribe, this ain't black folks, okay? Whatever you see in this does not represent black folks, okay? So let's be clear. If you are a white person, a so-called white person in the chat, let's be clear. This is not a representation of us. I want to make that clear. This show, Black Twitter, is not about black Twitter. It's liberal propaganda, and these black folks who work for white liberals in all of their news publications don't represent us. Please remember that. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Like tell a friend to tell a friend. Seriously, because you're going to have the red wokes running around thinking this is black folks, and this is not black folks. This is hot garbage. In fact, I'll show you. Let's pull up. Let's just pull up the comments. Let's just pull up the comments, and I'll show you what the community says. Here's the community. Duke Lucas, they all seem like new blacks. They turned Black Twitter doc into some election year propaganda. Okay, so you're gonna see a lot of pushback. The non-famous black people who built Black Twitter watching this.
Play about us? Wait, is this fucking play about us?
Right here, the Black Twitter representatives. I don't know these people. I don't know these people. Who is this? Dear racism, I am not my grandparents. Sincerely, these hands. What? I've never seen these people a day in my life. Never heard of these people. Somebody said they done whitewashed a Black Twitter documentary. This person here says, I don't know. This just feels detached and performative for the masses. not true to what the black Twitter user experience, influence, and significance really is.
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
This might be worse than the Freaknik documentary. Non-celebrity black people who actually paved the way.
Wait a minute, I started this barbecue shit. Is this the motherfucking thing I wait a minute, that's enough. Wait a minute.
Another person, I feel like this is going to miss the mark. It's like black entertainment either has to be coony or corny, no in between. Now the white masses gonna know more intel about us. LOL. Why? No, this is not intel about us. This got to be a new black. He's got to be a new black. It's just, I'm sure somebody pushed back. They're like, what? This is not intel. Very unappealing. This guy says, who are these people? How to End Something Cool, part 398. Somebody says, this representation matters, ass doc. Yeah, this is for the people who are like, oh, representation matters. Fat Kid Deals, been a part of Black Twitter for a really long time, says, so, and this account, I don't wear condoms. This is a real account. And this is why they won't show the real Black Twitter, because the real Black Twitter has some crazy names and was really wild, right? And it says, so the account, I don't wear condoms, or any fly out stories on here, because like, yeah, like where the real Black Twitter stories, man? All those fly out stories, the fight in Temecula, Cooley Bravo cooking crack on Twitter, like where is it? How unauthentic is this representation? Everybody who were actually there watching, like, who is these niggas? I'm confused on why this is happening. I just wanted to show you, like, the black community, like Black Twitter was like, yo, this ain't Black Twitter, B. This ain't us. So I just want to make sure everybody in our audience is quite clear as far as that's concerned. Let's go to the next story. Moving right along. So today's show is going to end a little bit early because I have to go to Fox. So yeah. Still going to try and take some calls though. Let's go. Let's pull this story up. This story is intriguing. This one here says, controversial pastor says black men have adopted a mindset of victimization in America. Let's pull this up. This falls in line with what we were just talking about with this victim ass doc that we just experienced the trailer of.
Country. See, they've messed us up. I want to talk to my people. They've messed us up. They got black folk mad with America. I can't do anything. I'm a black man living in America. But I tell you.
Yeah, we're going to have Hotep's Been Told You tonight. It's going to be late. Thank you for the reminder. Hotep's Been Told You, I'm going to be late tonight. Probably like 8:15, 8:30. But we will be broadcasting tonight. My bad.
I want to talk to my people. They've messed us up. They got black folk mad with America. I can't do anything. I'm a black man living in America. But I tell you what, that Hispanic man knows he can do something in America.
Uh-oh.
All the other men, they're doing everything they can to get in because they know that if you can just get in by hook or by crook, legally or illegally, if I can just get in, I can have a better life. But wicked people have convinced those of us who were born here, you can't have nothing. You can't be nothing. Everybody's against you. You can't get anywhere. And then once you buy that, all you're fitted for now is an orange jumpsuit. You won't apply yourself. You won't see what's there because they filled you with anger and resentment, and they make you think that everybody whose color is different from yours.
Hold on, I gotta stop right there. Cause I made a video. I wonder if YouTube took it down. Oh, it's still there.
I really didn't want to do this video today
It's a throwback joint here. So this one's titled Black Lives Matter Killed Sandra Bland. Okay. This one is titled Black Lives Matter Killed Sandra Bland. And I'm going to have to edit this video in a second here. Black Lives Matter killed Sandra Bland, right? And the premise of this video was basically saying that Sandra Bland wasn't thinking rationally. My new ad is Hotep Jesus. And my name is no longer Ali Shakur. It's now Hotep Jesus. I just wanted to update that. And then there's probably something. Okay, there we go. Save. All right. So everybody remembers Sandra Bland. Sandra Bland was the woman that people thought that the Texas cops killed her in the prison. And, you know, there was some discrepancies over her photo where she was laying down. Did she kill herself? It was a whole lot of hoopla. But the fact of the matter is her traffic stop escalated because she was under high amounts of stress. And you saw other clips of her running around screaming Black Lives Matter, and all of that stuff, right? So, hold on, let me put this on your screen. So, I always thought that the way the control design works is, and it works like this with all races, but it works especially well on women because women are emotional, and that's not a bad thing. So what they do is they attack your emotions, therefore you can't think logically. Okay, and then you start acting irrationally. So where she got pulled over, she had a cigarette, and it was just like, just put the cigarette out, you know, because it could be used as a weapon, you know, all this other third. And it's like, yo, if she was calm, I think she would have went home that day, you know. But she definitely, you know, and I don't want to go and pull up that traffic stop now. I don't want to take that much time, but I think she could have handled herself better. But I blamed it on Black Lives Matter. Right. And saying, you know, Black Lives Matter keeps telling people that their life is in danger, blah, 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 blah. So when they're pulled over by the cops, they're already in a high stress state because they've seen, you know, countless videos online of black people having bad run-ins with police. So when you're in a high stress state, when that guy comes to your door, you're not exactly operating out of the calmness that you might usually have when you are yourself. So, you know, that's what this preacher is talking about here. He's saying, you know, when they tell you you can't do nothing and everybody's against you, the only thing left for you is an orange jumpsuit, jail. And that's what happened with Sandra Bland. Black Lives Matter, gaslit. She went out there, thought she was doing something, got into a high stress situation. And where did she land? In jail. And then as a result, deceased. And there's a whole lot of, you know, arguments around that. But this is key to the psyche of the Black American is, you know, don't carry a victim mindset. You know, you can talk about racism and how difficult it is to be Black in America. But when that's all you talk about and that's the primary thing you complain about, it's like it's just not real. Because really what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to say, hey, look, here's the problem. Let's analyze it. And here are the solutions. But what they do is they stay in that problem situation and go, white people have to do something about this. The government has to do something about this. And it's like, bro, you lost a war. Why would you expect your enemy to fix your problems? Like, that's just not, that doesn't make any sense at all. You got to fix your own problems. You got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and fix your own problems. So what are we going to do as a people? You know? So, yeah. Anyway, let's go back.
Doors are out to get you. Now, the same people who are teaching you this stuff, their neighbor is white.
Oh.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Oh, thank you. Oh, he's spazzing.
Their neighbor is from yours are out to get you. Now, the same people who are teaching you this stuff, their neighbor is white.
Exactly. These same people who carry on this black people are victims situation, the same people who created the Black Twitter documentary on Hulu have the closest proximity to white people. when we look at AOC, Ilhan Omar, Don Lemon, and countless others, Ketanji Brown Jackson, they talk about all this racism, but at the end of the day, they go home and they sleep with a white man. How does that make sense? White supremacy can't be so bad if you chose to lay in bed with a white person. That makes absolutely no sense. And then you run around telling everybody we victims, we victims, we victims, we victims. No, we victims of Negroes like you. That's what we're victims of. And Marcus Garvey Ben warned us about these type of people. Not only do they live near these white people, they're hired by the white liberal at Huffington Post and the rest of the publications, MSNBC, you name it. You guys know the usual culprits. And then when you looked at, like, for example, we pulled up the brother's name, right? You always see, look, you said his name was Jason Parham, right? And when you looked at his wiki, what did we find? Right here, media, Gawker, The Fader, Los Angeles Times, New York Times, Atlantic, Village Voice, New York Times Magazine. All of these boule blacks are in media to control the messaging, to control the mind. So they take people who have no proximity with real blacks. They take the bourgeoisie, the boule blacks, who have a liberal socialist mindset, and then put them in the upper echelons of media to brainwash us, to program us, to condition us to be victims, so that we never actually try to do something. Because if we did something about our problem other than complain about it, the liberal establishment would collapse, at least as far as we're concerned. Right? And that's why they brought those illegals over, because they saw the program and they saw these new blacks wasn't working. They saw nobody paying attention to these new blacks. Joyanne Reed, failure of a show. Don Lemon, failure of a show. The View, failure of a show. All these different shows have shown the failure for them to connect with black people. Black people laugh at these people, and the white liberal tried. They're still trying. But at this point, they've given up and they're moving to the illegals as the new base. Steve Coakley, master breaking this down? Absolutely. But he's right. These people are literally propped up by white people. If white people are so bad, why are you working with them? Why are they hiring you? Why didn't you go and do your own thing?
Those gated communities that they drive off to.
Yup, they all live in gated communities. Jamel Hill be acting like she ain't rich. She be acting oh my God, woe is me, black women, black people. You're rich.
And go home to the people, colors opposite theirs. Some of them fly in to speak to you or to perform funerals when a police officer shoots a black person to perform funerals on their private jets. And when they go home, don't you think 1 minute they go to a hood.
Man, listen, he was preaching. Shout out to the Rev. I didn't have it on the screen on that last segment. Oh, good. Y'all heard it. At least y'all could hear it. Let's go to the next story. That brother was preaching. I had no idea what I was about to get myself into, and I didn't think I would enjoy that so much. Let's go to this next segment. Let's just run through this next segment really fast and see what's going on with AI and the IRS before we get to Gov Greg Abbott.
What we have learned is that the IRS, in fact, has been using AI to access bank accounts of American citizens without any kind of a search warrant or even without any specific claim.
How do you use AI to access somebody's accounts? What?
claim that they have committed a crime. So this was something that was discovered by an undercover journalist, and what they found is that the IRS has claimed that they have access to every single person's bank account. This person also indicated that they've been working with the Department of Justice and that they have absolutely no problem whatsoever going after the little guy to make sure.
Hold up, somebody's asking for the preacher's name. I don't know. Somebody. I don't know. They didn't. I don't know his name.
Sure that they are paying their taxes. This is such a blatant violation of the Fourth Amendment that Jim Jordan and I sent a letter to the IRS demanding that they provide additional information about what they are doing with AI and what they are doing to protect the civil rights of American citizens.
So, Congresswoman, what's the end game here? Because at the end of the day, you can't put the AI genie back in the bottle, and it's so easy to use these technologies.
Oh, I see the play. And the reporter just tells you to play. Listen to the reporter and how she spins this, right? We're talking about the IRS, okay? We're talking about what the IRS is doing wrong, violation of the Fourth Amendment, and then listen to the reporter.
So, Congresswoman, what's the end game here? Because at the end of the day, you can't put the AI genie back in the bottle, and it's...
How did AI become the bad guy? We talk about the IRS. Now, however they searched your AI, snail mail, however they accessed our accounts, the tools don't matter. What matters is who's the criminal and what's the crime. So the play is always attack AI because they want to limit people's use of AI, and they want you to say, hey, let's limit AI. Let's put clamps on AI so that the government only has access to AI and you don't, just like they try to do guns and speech. Real slick here by the reporter.
So easy to use these technologies.
Probably shouldn't be criticizing Fox right before I go to Fox. Watch I pull up in the green room and I see this lady. She's probably going to cuss me out. I was watching the Grift report earlier. I heard what you said about me.
In the way that you're suspecting the IRS is, how do you protect American citizens and our constitutional rights?
Well, one of the things is we need a new administration in November because this administration has been...
Oh, my fucking God. All right, let's just finish.
Absolutely lawless in terms of its surveillance of us, of members of Congress, of local officials, of people who are protesters, of voters. This administration has completely ignored the Bill of Rights, whether it's the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment. They have weaponized the government against us. So one of the things we have...
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's something you can fight in court. Get a good attorney, get some good case law, call up Patriot J. Hopefully, he can get you out of any debacle. I paid my taxes. My taxes are paid. So, unfortunately, they're paid. I don't want no problems. I want them pulling up. I don't want them seizing no accounts. Nah, nigga, take this check, nigga. And I'm not finagling nothing on my sheets. Nope. I'm pay exactly what I'm supposed to pay. I'll take the hit. Fuck it. Let's talk about Greg Abbott. So first of all, let's take a look. I put a poll out earlier. Said, did Gov Greg Abbott cancel free speech? We got 42% said yes, 37.9% said no. 20% chose not to participate in the poll. Some guy says yes. Another person says it's all good. It's just against anti-Semitism. We know they can't change the definition of words. Nice sarcasm. He should have just told him to go somewhere like a public park or any place they wanted. Yes. He said, I dislike that side, but under no circumstance should Governor Abbott have used hate speech as the reason for arresting protesters. Illegal occupation would have worked just fine since they were attempting to set up camps. Somebody says they were trespassing. His tweet has nothing to do with the charges. Well, I think what we're talking about here is the tweet, and we'll get into that in a second. He says, is it possible for a governor to cancel free speech while also combating an insurrection from a sworn enemy of the USA. All right, let's go back. Let's pull up some evidence here as we take Governor Greg Abbott to Hotep court. Let's put this up on the screen. I think we saw this yesterday. Says here, pro-Hamas idiots. I'm not even going to read his caption. It's just, created for clicks. Yeah, I think we saw this clip yesterday. Dang. He just pushed that lady right out the way. Biggest one. Look at him. Dude, 6'7", just pushed this lady out the way. Poor Ginger. Yeah, we saw this clip yesterday. So let's go back to Governor Abbott's comments, and then let's draw a conclusion if we can here. So let's pull this up. Let's close that, and then we'll bring this one up second. Okay. Actually, we'll bring this one up first. Let's bring this one up first. So here's Greg Abbott, and somebody posted this in response to his tweet. But here's Greg Abbott.
Some colleges are banning free speech on college campuses. Well, no more, because I'm about to sign a law that protects free speech on college campuses in Texas. Shouldn't have to do it. First Amendment guarantees it. Now it's law in Texas.
Okay, so that's then. A few moments later, here he is. He says from his official Twitter account, arrests being made right now and will continue until the crowd disperses. These protesters belong in jail. Anti-Semitism will not be tolerated in Texas, period. Students joining in hate-filled anti-Semitic protests at any public college or university in Texas should be expelled. So I believe another gentleman had it correct. He said this should be about the occupation. For example, when we look at Princeton University, right? So Princeton University had a similar situation, I believe, this morning. Says here, Princeton University breaks up pro-Palestinian encampment, arrests students, and maybe I can find the video. But basically what Princeton U is saying is it's against school policy for them to congregate like this. And they were using school policy to remove people. Okay, let's go back. I want to read the rest of this. Today we occupied, who is this? Juan Cruz Ferrer. All right, MD, PhD. So it's probably one of the professors. Okay, so let's see. Today we occupied Princeton U in solidarity with the people of Gaza. The university police arrested 2 students, but they did not and will not silence us. We are stronger than fear. We are joining millions across the U.S. denouncing Israel's genocide in Gaza and U.S.'s complicity. Palestine will be free. So this is here in New Jersey at the alma mater of Woodrow Wilson. Now let's go back. So here he says, anti-Semitism. So it's like in one regard, he's saying, free speech. In another regard, he's saying anti-Semitism, which would be considered, and he says hate-filled. So this is about hate speech, right? And it's about hate is what they're saying. So this is another example of the red wokes. Hybrid said, how do you know it's grifting season? The weather is warm to march, protest, and occupy places, and it is an election year.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Exactly. So chat, let's ask the chat. Let's start the poll up in the chat. Did Greg Abbott cancel free speech? Let's see. Let's see what the chat says. And I'm going to open up phone lines for a little bit, let you guys call in and deliberate with me on this and other topics. And if you got questions, I'd love to answer your questions. Yes, it's a lot of yeses coming in. So I think one of the better arguments, I guess, is, Greg Abbott can't cancel the First Amendment, but that's taking my words a little too, literal. I'm taking my words a little bit too literal. We're saying, cancel free speech, basically saying, he doesn't believe in free speech if it is about a particular group of people, in this case, Jews. So, so let's think about this. On one side, we got a red woke who wants to cancel free speech. On the other side, we got protesters and they're fighting the university. Some people are calling for the arrest. Some people are with Greg Abbott and calling for the arrest of these people. And I was trying to figure out what's a net positive for us all. And like, what's the correct course of action? Like, if you're a staunch conservative, you should say, the university's asked for this. You created this. You deal with the problem yourself, right? That's one way to look at it. I wonder what the university. I wonder what the university had to say. Let's look it up. Let's see. University of Texas. All right, here we go. Texas Tribune. What did the university say? Because that's important, right? Like, fuck what the governor said. What did the university say? Campus police initially appeared open to negotiation with the protesters. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, what's the campus saying? Okay, and let's proceed from there. And when they arrived, okay, but those efforts fell apart within the first hour. One officer singled out a protest organizer in a gold scarf, saying he would be the first to go. That protester was the first to be arrested. So basically, you gotta find the person that is most likely to incite things, the leader, right? After that, police handcuffed more students using white plastic ties. Officers armed with batons formed a line, pushed protesters back. Okay, we have a Texas alum. Okay, here we go. In a nighttime message to the campus community, University President Jay Hartzell said it was a challenging day for many, but he seemed to defend the actions of police and administrators. Okay. Says here, the protesters tried to deliver on their stated intent to occupy campus. People not affiliated with UT joined them, and many ignored university officials' continual pleas for restraint and to immediately disperse. University did what we said we would do in the face of prohibited actions. In that case, I would have to side with the university and the police. Because if it's one thing if students want to protest, right? It's one thing if students want to protest. It's another thing if you got people who don't go to university just showing up. Like, that's what we don't need. Like, let me see your college ID. You ain't got no college ID. Get the fuck out of here. Get off campus. You don't belong here, right? So I agree with the university, basically saying these aren't students. These are people who do not go to the school. They're not attendees of the school. But it's much different from what Greg Abbott is saying. He's saying it's about hate, it's about anti-Semitism, it's about protesters, and that's not the right take. The right take, as a governor would say, these universities are places for students, and the environment is no longer safe for students, so we got to clear it out. We have people that are not attending the school on campus. They don't have any business being on campus. So this is not the place. You want to do this shit, go do this shit at the park down the street. Go do it somewhere else. But the university must be preserved for students. So I agree with the university. Anybody not going, like if the students want to camp out, check your university policy, whatever. But when we're talking about people who not going to the university, nah, they gotta go. They gotta go. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you even around college kids? Like, go get a life, go get a job, go do something with your time. Somebody's tagging me in some tweets right now. Hold on, what is this? No, Greg Abbott criticized speech he finds personally offensive. He also arrested trespassers engaged in occupation. These things are not the same, nor is the content of the speech its justification for removing. Yeah, speech I don't think is justification for moving the trespassers. So he disagrees. He disagrees with the chat. 73% says he agreed that he canceled free speech. All right. And this person here, Wizard Benjamin, says no. Greg Abbott criticized speech he finds personally offensive. He also arrested trespassers engaged in occupation of private property. These things are not the same, nor is the content of the speech his justification for removing the trespassers. Well, I think it could be confusing, though, based upon the governor's tweets. It's not, it's like you're mansplaining. You're governor-splaining. No, don't governor-splain. Let the governor speak for himself. He said this is about anti-Semitism and hate-filled speech. This is what he said. Let's stick to what he said. Now, we can talk about, the police as a separate entity, but we're talking about Greg Abbott and his tweet. And his tweet basically signals that he's not for free speech if it is targeting, oh my God, the AOC. They said the AOC coin is now making a boobs formation. Oh, my God. The AOC team has lost all control. Shout out to the AOC squad. Got some more dope content coming from that squad to you soon. But yeah, this is really, really wild. Unprecedented times we're in. Election year. You know how it goes down. Let's go to the phone lines. Text Hotep in your name to 202-596-5631. I'll be right back after this short, brief commercial break.
Envision a sanctuary where community and sustainability are the cornerstones of living. In this haven, every family is able to grow their own food, children flourish through homeschooling tailored to unlock their full potential, and education extends beyond textbooks, instilling self-worth and a deep understanding of the world around them. Here, goodwill isn't just an ideal, it's the essence of daily life, where respect for law and order harmonizes with the community's resourcefulness. This place isn't just a dream, it's a call to action for everyone who believes in a better, more connected way of living. Join us in building a future where each individual's contributions create a tapestry of enduring harmony and prosperity. Join us in Hotepistan.
We got our wartime correspondent calling in. Spotless, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, everybody?
He got rugged. He got rugged. He got rugged. Spotless, you got rugged, bro. Call back in as I pull up the trends here and see what's on fire around the country today. Yeah, I know SCOTUS, Supreme Court, Harvey Weinstein, I don't know what's up with Candace's tweet. She was like, New York, falsely prosecuting all this stuff. And I'm like, you defending Harvey Weinstein? Man, you could have had a million things to talk about today. You chose to talk about Harvey Weinstein and defend him? That was odd. And Jack Reed said, great call.
Call from.
Yo.
My bad. The landlords dropped the EMP over here. But what I was saying was, with Abbott, I think if anything, what he's doing is he's cozying up to AIPAC for a nice donation in 2026 when it's time for elections. And at the same time, he's going to probably get a strong push against him. He's going to get a strong challenge, I guess, for governorship during those elections. Because this is you know how Texans are. Americans for one thing, but Texans in general is like a whole thing with free speech and being able to do what you want and all of this type of shit like that. This is why we're Texans.
Strong red-white culture. They got strong red-white culture. Yeah.
That's the headquarters of the red-white culture, right? So it's like he's biting himself in the hand with that one. So
yeah. He's beholden to the donor class, right? And the donor class is going to be pro-Israel. So he's got to watch his. You got to watch his steps and his moves to make sure he got them donors. Absolutely. That's a point I wanted to make and totally forgot about. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to really fight the urge to making a wheelchair joke and call it, say he's not a stand-up guy, but I won't. And I'll leave that to other people. I won't. You know what I mean?
Oh, too late now.
Some other people did that. I don't know.
Niggas ain't
but
shit.
I think that another thing, totally off topic, crypto. What is all right. I just needed to say this out loud because I was a little confused. So, had a VPN. Hypothetically, let's just say I got a VPN, right?
Yeah.
And then I used that VPN on Moon wallet.
Yeah.
To try to get Solana, but it wouldn't allow me because I had to authenticate myself. Maybe I made a
KYC. Yeah, you did KYC.
Yeah. So I had to actually say where I was at.
Yeah.
So I guess the VPN ain't matter once
once you dox yourself. Yeah.
So, and then I tried to do it again. It was over. So I was
and
like,
they said, nah.
So what I did was I should have just got a random address from, let's say, Arizona, hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I ended up doing was I had to buy Polygon. I bought Polygon.
Mm-hmm. And then turn that into Solana?
So I swapped it for Solana.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm in a radius and I'm trying to swap that Polygon for Solana, but it's saying that I have insufficient
you probably ain't got enough. Yeah, you probably ain't got enough Polygon to swap for Solana.
What's the basis? I'll put $30 hypothetically, right?
$30 worth of Polygon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the fees of the network at the time. But yeah, I don't know. $30 worth of Polygon should swap for Solana. It might be network congestion issues, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to buy Solana.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it again. I'm gonna keep at it because it was a little slow day in the office. So I was like, let me bring my laptop in and get this shit done.
Yeah.
I'm tired of missing out on this money. But thank you. All right. Yeah, but you too. Yeah, so I was tired of missing out on that money. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on with it. So while I got you on the line, let's say I finally get the Solana.
Yeah.
What's the next steps from there to getting a rent? These meme coins. I got a little money to dance.
So it's two ways, right? Like one is use my affiliate link in the description box and use the bot. That's the way I like to do it. If you know how to read charts, either DCAN or find a good buy limit, right? So you want to look at the chart and see, what price, would this thing dip to that I think I can get it for, and then use the bot to do a limit buy and then set the trigger price. And then, so that's one way to do it. Or you can just do market buys. You can sit there and just wait and do a market buy on Photon or another DEX.
So Radius, so I can't get it directly from Radius, like
Radium, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used Radium. I usually use Photon, or I'm not exactly sure, what Radium has to do with all of this. I have no clue, to be honest with you. I just use Photon.
Photon is another DEX.
Yeah, it's a DEX. Yeah, it's a separate DEX.
So,
yeah.
And I could connect my what is that shit called? What's with the purple
your wallet
logo? I forgot.
That's that's your wallet. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I could connect that to
Photon. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If you use the bot, it's going to create its own wallet, and then you can send coins to that wallet.
Okay. All right. Cool. I was asking. I asked a couple questions in the chat, and I was like, you know what? Let me jump on the Chat GPT and just like let it guide me through instead of, you know what I mean? I'm like, you got to teach yourself sometimes. I'm like,
yeah.
Everybody, we all at work doing what we doing. So I'm like, let me just figure this out. Let's figure out what I can figure and then ask whatever supplemental question. But I don't need a hand holding. You got to just jump right in it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But yeah. All
right, I got to get out of here early today. So
yeah.
Governor
Abelstein for governor 2026. Maybe he went. We'll see. Y'all be easy. Hotep and Bill.
All right, Hotep and Bill. I got about 20 minutes for all the phone calls today, so y'all got to make this shit snappy. I got to get ready for Fox. Truck will be here soon. We're going to get Goldstein in here. Let's hear from Goldstein. Let's see what Goldstein got for us today. Is Radium a DEX?
Call from
Murphy's.
What is Radium? Is it a chain or is it a DEX? I don't even know what Radium is. Goldstein, what's up, bro?
What up?
What's happening with him? Happy Hotep Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Happy Hotep Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Happy Fox Thursday.
Happy Fox Thursday. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gutfeld. That's a cut. Yeah.
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 I know you got to get up out of here. I got quite a few things I'm going to touch on, so I'm just going to fucking shoot these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
First, Candace Owens defending Harvey Weinstein on some weirdo shit, right? Looks crazy as fuck until you remember that just a couple days ago, this bitch was walking on a checkerboard floor. So there it is there.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Yep. The agenda is agenda.
That's right. Secondly, I said it on Twitter, maybe yesterday, the day before, or whatever the fuck it was. And I'm going to say it here for anybody who might have missed it. If Nerd Nash ain't in that Black Twitter documentary, then it's a motherfucking psyop.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Now, as far as all this motherfucking racist shit, right, that's going on with all these motherfucking new blacks that they want to cry about, all that shit, they're going to be highlighting these motherfuckers, okay? I want to ask just a question to you real quick, because you're one of the more objective people that I know who could be able to think about a good answer to this question. But is it a feasible notion for a people, a group of people, doesn't matter what signifies that group, their race, their religion, it doesn't matter, but just a group of people in their own best interest, is it a feasible notion to say that they should have the right to at least explore living separate from those whom they deem as their oppressor?
Yes. Well, a right? I don't know about a right, but they have if they have the will to do it.
But
yeah.
Yeah, like, should they have that? Should it be looked at as something as it is like in society today?
Absolutely.
If any type of person wanted to be a separatist.
Yes. They should definitely be able to separate. Yeah.
Right. So if this is a feasible notion that people should be allowed to do this, people shouldn't be vilified for at least exploring that notion, or at least having studies into it, or fucking voices that advocate for it to some degree, to have the conversation cooking. If we can't even have that as a society, then you know for certain that the society, the people who prop it up, are looking to fucking subjugate you.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Facts.
If you can't even have that conversation, if that conversation is drowned out, no matter from what quarter it's coming from, if that is the conversation that's drowned out collectively from both sides of the aisle, then you know goddamn well you're living in a society that's looking to subjugate you. So, with that being said, hell yeah, Greg Abbott is signing away motherfucking freedom of speech out there. Hell yeah, he is. And not only is he doing it, he's doing it to a motherfucking round of fucking applause. Because this is the society you motherfuckers wanted, right? This is the shit you wanted.
I'm failing it to follow your connection to the separatist.
Because these people are looking to motherfucking
Jews, the Zionists.
Right.
Okay. They're looking to do what?
To be their own entity and look out for their own interests.
Yeah, which they do a good job of.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you live in a society, again, where you're not allowed to do that, but you see this is the society you wanted. This is what you looked for. This is what you wanted.
What's this?
What you opted to live in. That's society.
What, the society where people can separate themselves?
No, where you're being subjugated.
Oh, because people can't separate themselves.
Right. Because you don't want to have those conversations because you feel like everybody should just be, I don't know what the fuck you feel like. You feel like everybody should just be on the same page and we should all just be fucking together. And I'm not advocating for separatism. What I'm advocating for is how can we live in a society where that conversation is the only one that's consistently drowned out, except in one area.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Is that's one of the hardest conversations to have is about Jews. Absolutely. One of the hardest conversations to have, because you have more to lose than gain in that conversation, especially when you're uneducated about the topic. So I totally get what you're saying. And oh, you're in a lift? All right, Rudy. I was going to get Rudy in here next. But no, I get what you're saying. So because you create a society where you can't have these conversations, you should expect to get your ass kicked by police.
That's right.
Yeah. I got an interesting tweet here. I want to talk about this tweet as well. I'm going to come back to this tweet. Let me open this tweet up in a new window. I want to talk to you guys about this really fast before I finish the phone calls. But what's the name? Tagged me. And my sis, Tori Nix, she says, LOL 2024 Alex Jones, right? And Alex Jones is responding to the police presence at the University of Texas. And he says here, the police actions in Austin will only make more people hit the streets. I've watched a lot of raw footage and had reporters at the protest. The evidence is overwhelming that police attack innocent bystanders. Interesting. That shit done took a whole nother turn.
It's weird. Look, I'm just going to close with this as far as those riots are concerned. Why in the fuck is everybody talking about the particulars of these goddamn riots, whether Palestine is right, whether Israel's right, whether fucking protesting is right, whether it's not, whether all this other bullshit? Why are we not, why is the main conversation, how in the fuck is this same goddamn thing that happened in 2020 happening now in the same goddamn way with the same goddamn players, but just in reverse?
Yeah.
That's the conversation that should be leading the league right now. Not all these particulars. The particulars is what's fucked up. Let's talk about how come this shit's on repeat and who's behind it.
Can't talk about that.
Can't talk about that. I'm out, man. I'm out, man. Good luck at Fox. Hey, if Gutfeld need any writers, holler at me.
All right, say less.
I holler.
All right, Hotep and Bill. So check this out, y'all. So I saw this pop up on my feed earlier. It says Emily Pellegrini has 300,000 followers and earns over $10,000 a month, but she doesn't exist. She's an AI influencer. Now you can create your own AI influencer for free, right? This is how this. Just to let you know, spoiler. I want to just nominate this person for Grifter of the Year, and then it goes on to explain how to use some AI software, right? And I'm looking in a thread because I'm like, wait, hold on. You're telling me that they created this entire person that you see on my screen here? This, you know, this woman right here is fully AI, and I'm somewhat familiar with AI, and I'm like, no, that's not AI. That's a face swap. It's a real woman, and the face is swapped. So I go through and I look, and she's explaining how to create AI bitches, and as you can see here, this is called bait and switch, by the way. So the bait is create AI video women, but she's talking about creating AI image women. Two completely different things. Videos versus images, two completely different things. And of course, it ends with her affiliate link to this software. So this is basically a shitty grift to get some affiliate clicks, right? And I hate shit like that. I hate bait and switches. I hate people grifting. Like, just keep it 100, bro. Like, and this is what they do. Like what people do is, hey, what's up? So yeah, you know, I just hate when people do this whole bait and switch, this phony fucking, you know, oh, I'm going to write a thread and then put my affiliate link at the bottom. But it's like, it's all bait and switch, bitch. Like, you didn't create this bitch. And you're not even, and the thing is, you're not even educating the people properly. Like, I could see if she would have just came straight out and said, yo, this software doesn't do this. It does this. And the way this was created was with AI face swap. So that's what a lot of these bitches are doing. They creating AI OnlyFans accounts. And because they don't want their identity exposed, what they do is they face swap onto their own body so that they can, you know, be a hoe and still get married later on in life. Very weird. All right, let's get Tay in here. Let's get Tay in here. Tay might be the last caller. I gotta rehab my back before I go to Gutfeld and get ready. Demick said, imagine following an AI girl who don't exist. Gonna drive you mad that this person was never ever real. You gotta be really desperate, Demick. Really desperate to be fucking with some, you know, these AI bitches. You know what I'm saying? But there's gonna come a point where the OnlyFans women, they're gonna be replaced. They're gonna be replaced by AI.
Taylor Madden.
Taylor, what's up, bro?
Hey, happy Thursday, Hotep Thursday. You got a busy Thursday.
Oh my God, don't remind me.
Hotep's been told you, the Grift Report, Fox, and the Grifties. Wow, that's a busy Thursday.
Listen, man, I don't even know how I'm juggling all this.
Well, I just wanted to quickly shout out the Grifties. And the Grifties for everyone is on the Hotep Nation channel. Go check it out on YouTube. Even if you've seen it on the Patreon, go check it out another time on YouTube. But if you haven't seen it on the Patreon, all the real good jokes, all the spicy jokes, they're on the Patreon version. So make sure you go to the Patreon version if you want to see the real Grifties.
If you want the uncensored version, go to Patreon. If you want the edited version, it's coming out today. For all you cheap folk out there that didn't want to get a copy, you go get the watered down version for free.
Absolutely. And one quick thing to touch on, because you just talked about it, the word that they're missing for the face swap thing, it's deepfake. It's a deepfake AI. Granted, deepfake is AI, but it's not the same as artificially generating something whole cloth doing AI. It's a whole different technology using a whole different type of AI. So they should go to Hotep court and be sentenced for using the wrong terminology.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Big facts. It's definitely called deepfake. Yes.
Deepfake, yeah. And the last thing, I'll just touch on it. Abbott had all the laws at his disposal to do what he needed to do, and he had to make it into a race or ethnicity grift.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. All these companies, all these governments typically have all the laws at their disposal to do what they need to do based on university approval, based on the veto of the mob is not allowed. You have free speech, but you don't get to take over someone's stage. You don't get to take over someone's spot. You're allowed to say whatever you want outside of HotepCon, but when you walk into HotepCon, you don't get the stage. That's not free speech. They have all the laws at their disposal. Why are they making it about this race grift?
That's a good question, and I think Spotless was spot on, no pun intended, when he said it's about them checks coming this November or whenever his election's up, right?
I would say one thing to add to that. I think the red whites are scared. They have been scared for the last 20, 30 years about being called racist, so they go over the top when all they need to do is take race out of the equation.
So you're saying this is their opportunity to virtue signal?
It's a virtue signaling, and it's overcompensating. You can be against racism without using the word white, without using the word black. You can be like, listen, discrimination has no place in the government policy, and that's per the civil rights law. But then you gotta go, because I'm not racist, because we love Jewish people, because we love black people, because we love Asian people. That's why.
Yeah, big facts. Nah, I totally agree, bro. Well stated, sir. And coming from a white guy, it should hold more weight.
Or less, depending.
Depending on who's listening.
Absolutely. Well, anyways, good luck on Fox. Good luck on Hotep's been told you tonight. Hotep and Build.
Hotep and Build. Who's going on the cover tonight, chat? Who's going on the cover? I might do it. Let's do a spoiler. Let's see how we'll do this. Let's go here. Hold on a second. Let's do a little. You guys are gonna help me work again. Thank you guys for helping me work. Let's pull this up. Let's go in here. Let's go there. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, so last week it was Caitlin Clark. Who's going on the cover today, y'all? Who are we putting on the cover today? We got a $5 super from Jabari. Thank you, man. One step closer to our goal. Leave my wheelchair governor alone. You know what country he's going to get treatment and become bionic man. Are you saying they're going to hit him with some of that Israel tech, get his legs back? Well, more power to him, man. If I didn't have my legs, I might have been shilling for him too. You know what I'm saying? I might have been shilling for some shekels. Why not? Uncle Hotep has wilded out. Uncle Hotep? The black girl with white face? A big old raccoon with a Trump hat. Mr. Popo, Whitlock. Last on Pierce, Checkered Candy. Unk. I don't like any of these suggestions. Like Candace could probably. All right, let's throw Candace on there. Let me see. I'm sure I got her in here somewhere. Let me type in Candace. Here we go. All right, let's throw Candy on there. All right, who else we gonna throw on here? Let's get Candy in there. Who else y'all said? Don't forget Rumble. Shout out to Rumble. I see y'all. See y'all. Who else? Who else we throwing on here? Protesters? All right, let's find some protesters. Let's see if we can make that work, right? So let's go here. Let's go let's see if we can get this to work. Let's see. Let's use this one. This one looks really good. And then you got to go to AI. Hold on. Let's pull this up. Because I have to create this now. Oh, it came out perfect. I have to create this now because I have to set the show up now for tonight. And where did that go? Where did I save that? I should have changed the name. Where is it? Where did I just save that to? Oh, screw me. Pause. I hate when I do that. Oh, there it is. All right, let's change this because we might use this again. So we'll change it. I'm going to change this name to protesters. And then let's bring them in. Okay, here we go. We got the protesters in there. Actually, let's do it like this. You got the protesters. And then, actually, hold on, let me see something. It doesn't look good. All right, Candace doesn't make it. We're just going to put the protesters on there. That looks perfect. The protester is going to have to do it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's going to have to work. All right, boom. So let's save this. Download. Saw another super chat come through. Let's save that. Cool. I got my thumbnail. Now I just have to create the stream. So the stream will be created shortly. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. This guy says meme coin is the worst marketing ever inflicted. I disagree. I totally disagree. Vehemently disagree. I think some of the best marketing has come out of the meme coins. These guys will get it sooner or later. You know, some people just happen to be late to the party, you know. Mike has bad knees just helped us reach our goal.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Thank you, Mike has bad knees. I make the Thursday goal a lot smaller because we have 2 shows and, you know, I don't want to cannibalize our show tonight and whatever super chats you guys would like to contribute to our show. But I appreciate you, Mike has bad knees. We have officially hit our goal. Yes. Appreciate you. What else we got in here? I'm just checking. The Coochie team is still flooding my mentions. But look at this. Spoiler. Jason Rose just sent me this tweet and he says, beating Hotep Jesus to the Grift. And he says, slave auction tonight. So I guess tonight is the NFL draft, aka the slave auction. We're picking the biggest, burliest, fastest buck they can find. And yeah, so I'm not sure some of you will probably enjoy that. Do I check Cash App? Absolutely do I check Cash App. Usually when my back isn't fucked up. Let me check my Cash App now. I don't see anything. I didn't get any notifications. Did you send something just now or was this before? Because if it was before, I probably read it out to you already. Yeah, I don't see nothing new here. But yeah, anytime I get the Cash Apps, I definitely yeah, Coochie is the meme coin. Make sure you get the right one. If you want to get the right one, make sure you join the Telegram group in the description box below. But I'm out of here, man. I'm about to head to Fox, go do my thing. I'll drop some spoilers on the timeline. But be well, stay merry, tell somebody in your family that you love them. And as always, see you tonight, 8 p.m. Hotep and Bill.
Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athlete.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons look alike to me. Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm gonna say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year. Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.